James 3. Sar is worried about James 3. I want to eventually try and talk to people about the gospel, but I'm worried about James 3. Not many of you should become teachers, my brothers, for you know that we who teach will be judged with greater strictness. For we all stumble in many ways, and if anyone does not stumble in what he says, he is a perfect man, able also to bridle his whole body. If we put bits into the mouths of horses so that they obey us, we guide their whole bodies as well. Look at the ships also. Though they are so large and are driven by strong winds, they are guided by a very small rudder wherever the will of the pilot directs. So also the tongue is a small member, yet it boasts of great things. However, a forest is set ablaze by such a small fire, and the tongue is a fire, a world of unrighteousness. The tongue is set among our members, staining the whole body, setting on fire the entire course of life, and set on fire by hell. For every kind of beast and bird, of reptile and sea creature can be tamed and has been tamed by mankind, but no human being can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil, full of deadly poison. With it we bless our Lord and Father, and with it we curse people who are made in the likeness of God. From the same mouth come blessing and cursing. My brother, these things ought not to be so. Does a spring pour forth from the same opening both fresh and salt water? Can a fig tree, my brothers, bear olives, or a grapevine produce figs? Neither can a salt pond yield fresh water. Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom. But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast and be false to the truth. This is not the wisdom that comes down from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder of every vile practice. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. And a harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. So, Sar, basically for the first verse. But see, the interesting thing about the first verse is that the safety net is in that last part, 13 to 18, because we see where the danger lies in verse 16. Where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder in every vile practice. But in 17, that was in 16. In 17 we get, the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. So if you are focused on submitting your work, your proclamation to Christ, then what you next should focus on is, okay, am I being pure in what I'm saying? Is it untainted? Is what I'm saying untainted? Is it actually the Bible? And then see, is it peaceable? Am I bringing peace with this, or am I bringing division? Am I bringing strife? And then gentle. Am I being gentle with this? Is this a soothing message? Am I open to reason, or are you just being belligerent? Are you just saying, well, this is because it is? Or are you saying, no, this is because of this? Full of mercy and good fruits. Are the words that you are saying being merciful to people? Is it such that people hearing that are blessed with what you are saying? And then good fruits, the fruit of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Is that coming out in what you're saying? And then impartial and sincere. Are you focusing on one group of people without focusing on the other? Well, that's not good. Are you being flippant in it, where you're just saying things to say things? That's not good. But if you are submitting your work to God, that He would work through you, then you will find your words are pure and peaceable and gentle. You'll be open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. So it's a big responsibility, but we're not just dumped into a field and abandoned to do that.